Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Happy Friday. My name is Kelly, in case you have never watched one of my videos. Today's going to be a little different. I am a grateful alcoholic, and I am approaching 6 months of continuous sobriety on November 1st. It's a pretty big deal this time because I almost died. It's no big deal. I almost died the last time I drank alcohol. But anyway, so I'm very excited, and I'm excited about really understanding that this program is just one day at a time. So today I'm grateful to be here with you, and I'm so grateful to be sober. I'm just going to show you something. Typically I read you guys something, but many of you might remember this. And I just happened to pull it out today, and my mother gave me this about 5 years ago for, try not to get choked up, for one of my Christmas presents. And she has dementia. She lives with my sister in Chattanooga, but she said, she wrote a little thing here. Kelly, some of the best memories of my life. I love you. I had a really awesome mom. But anyway, today we're going to talk a little bit about gratitude and the importance of gratitude. Couple shout outs. Okay, I have two shout outs actually. There's a gentleman on TikTok, and he is really cool. He talks about his wife's struggle and her passing from alcoholism. And he actually has a book coming out. It's called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. And I tell you what, every time I hear him talk, he says some very profound, prolific, almost like scientific evidence-based stuff, like to back up his story about his wife. He's really good. Check him out. But every time I hear him talk, I lost my, there it is. I am so grateful. I am so grateful to have, kind of fallen on my ass this last time. And one other thing that I've learned in the rooms, and I've heard this recently, and it's so true about my alcoholism and about my drinking pattern. And this woman shared the other day, she said, my alcoholic bottom, it had a basement. I was like, oh my gosh. So my basement was death. It's pretty clear now. My basement was death, right? So, some of my bottoms have been, DUIs, crashing cars, ruining relationships, just doing absolutely reckless shit. But today I get to sit here and talk to you sober. And I want to talk a little bit about friendship. That's what I'm going to talk about. And I should just pause this instead of letting you watch me have a big sip. I have two best friends in my life. I really do. I have two. Three counting my husband, but I'm talking about like girlfriends, okay? One of my best friends is my sister, and I'm kind of working on repairing that relationship. And tied with first place with my sister is my best friend, Tracy. And Tracy and I, sorry, Tracy, hope you don't mind, I'm using your first name. Tracy and I go back for 30 years. Now, when you've had a best friend for 30 years, it kind of makes you feel a little bit old, right? But what Tracy has taught me, and I know I'm going to get choked up. I know I am. I can feel it coming because she has metastatic breast cancer. And I have watched this woman just go up and down, up and down, up and down, all around with all of the problems that are associated with her disease, her sickness or illness. I'm not for sure how she wants me to relay it to you. But we've always been there for each other. I've never judged her. She's never judged me. She is not she is a normie. Okay. She's not one of me. She's not an alcoholic. She's just always been there for me. We have the funniest jokes. And we tried to work together at one point, and I don't know, Tracy. It didn't go over very well, did it? I mean, we were always talking. Like we were just talking and not getting our work done. But yeah, I just I love her so much, and she is truly like a sister to me. And she's taught me so much about strength and courage and resiliency because she just keeps on going like the Energizer Bunny, you know, through all the chemo and the radiation and the medication and the uncertainty of if she can withhold, if her body can withhold all of this stuff, you know. She is my champion, Tracy. I love you so much. I love you so much. You know, she's been there with me through my recovery, with my relapses, with my rehab that I went to in 2001. I just want to tell you how much I love you today, okay? And thank you for the gift of friendship. And, you know, one thing I was telling Tracy the other day, I said, you know, you set the bar pretty high. And honestly, you know, I'm 57 and a half. And, you know, if there is somebody that comes along in my life and wants, you know, has some friendship with me, there'll never be another Tracy because we have all this history together, you know. We almost kind of went through pregnancy together, but, you know, 3 years, I think, 3 years in between our pregnancies. And, you know, but we shared, we encouraged each other, you know, along the way and with parenthood. So sorry, I'm going to let you go because there's a fire truck or something behind me. Have a wonderful weekend. I promise I will talk about a different topic, but my best friend is having some testing done today, and my heart is with your heart today, Tracy. I love you. Bye-bye, sweetie.